move out, please? Madam, please, can you move out?
Thank you very much. Please go down, please. Thank you.
What's going on?
Well, they're trying to move everyone without much success. Right, so there's the new Savoy conference today, which is one of the ways in which psychology is cooperating with the DWP and the welfare reforms. One of the things likely to come out of this conference is people preparing bids to be involved in the new work and health programme, which is the green paper for even more draconian measures. They keep telling us there'll be no more cuts, but in fact they bring in worse and worse measures for people, especially for people with mental health problems who are unable to work.
So why have they gone into the property to demonstrate?
Yeah, kind of missing people. I think maybe we should be on the other side. Yeah, I think that's the tube station. I think the tube station's there.
Very unusual mixture of people. You've definitely got mental health professionals, psychotherapists, counsellors and so on, but you've got a very high proportion of people here who are claimants, service users, patients, call it what you like. And this kind of alliance between the professionals and the people that they work with is very unusual in the British psychological therapies scene. And I think what's united the people who are here today is the huge lie of the New Savoy Conference that it represents, that's their word, it represents the psychological professions and the users of psychological services in this country. It does not. It represents very narrow, money-driven interests, and that is why, in fact, even the official psychotherapy organizations will have nothing to do with it. The reason we're here at the policy level is to challenge any further talk of co-locating therapy services in job centres. The mix-up between work, benefits and therapy has to be unscrambled. It's really quite lethal to the mental and physical health of a great proportion of the population. It's been a very successful demonstration. Many psychotherapists and counsellors that I know would have wanted to be here, but they've got clinical commitments and couldn't come. I think that this group of about 50 will be making a noise that will be heard far beyond our numbers.
The Metropolitan pilots have arrived.
Introduction.
I said, I'm only 18, I got a rough drink, please. How many kids will you kill today?
Being allowed to have two people at the door.
Right.
Psychological therapies are a bit.
It seems to be a serious lack of benefit.
The government is trying to effectively force them into work and misuse psychological therapies as a tool for government policy.
Yeah.
Until the DWP stops killing people, nobody should be sitting at their tables or making their contracts. It's not rocket science, people. You didn't become psychotherapists to do harm, you became psychotherapists to do no harm. services for people with mental health. The hospitals are full, the day centres are closed, and all that's being offered are ridiculous CBT short courses to prepare people for jobs that don't exist. This conference is part of that mirage that pretends something positive could be gained from this.
This is the 10th anniversary conference of the New Savoy Partnership. The New Savoy Partnership is the kind of main trade fair of the psychological therapies working for the government, providing improving access to psychological therapies. This is where people come and talk about their contracts, their new ideas to sell to the government. What we're here to protest against is the way that psychological therapy has increasingly got itself into a partnership with the DWP. We psychotherapists like me see as, well, just profoundly unethical. We want psychotherapy and the psychotherapy organisations to withdraw from any kind of work with the DWP unless and until the whole benefit system is rethought and reorganised away from this punitive workfare system. We seem to be making some headway. We've been at this for about a year now, and an awful lot of people going into the conference, particularly the younger mental health workers, are in principle totally agree with us, and I think feel quite embarrassed and ashamed that this kind of relationship between work and health has developed in the way that it has. A number of statements have come out from the professional bodies, the psychotherapy professional bodies, saying that sanctions should be dropped, that it's impossible to do decent therapeutic work in such a coercive sort of environment. But the problem is, they need to do something about it. They need to act. I think it's time now for the professional bodies to be saying to the government, we are not prepared to work in this environment. I think that's where we've got to. We will just carry on doing what we're doing in a variety of ways, pushing and shaming the psychotherapy organisations and the psychiatrists. The Royal College of Psychiatry has followed the same line of approving and supporting the workfare programs. So we need them to withdraw, we need them to boycott, we need them to make it absolutely clear to the government that this is fundamentally an unethical process to be involved with.